What if I told you about a god so powerful yet so silent that his mere presence could change the fate of the world? This is the story of Vidar, the Norse god of vengeance. Known as the Silent God, Vidar's strength was unparalleled, standing only second to the mighty Thor. But unlike others who boast of their power, Vidar chose silence, embodying the calm before the storm. In the realm of gods and monsters, he was the one they all turned to when all seemed lost. Now let's delve deeper into the legend. Vidar's tale is one of raw emotion and fierce loyalty. His most heroic act? Avenging his father, Odin, the king of gods. The stage is set for a showdown of epic proportions. Vidar's father, Odin, ruler of the gods, had been devoured by the monstrous wolf, Fenr. It was a dark day in Asgard, and something had to be done. And who better than Vidar, the silent god, to step up? Now this Fenrir wasn't your average wolf. Oh no, this creature was fear itself, with jaws wide enough to swallow stars and a howl that could shake the very foundations of the earth. But then, why did this beast pose such a threat to the gods? To understand this, we need to go back to the very beginning of Fenrir's story. Fenrir's tale begins with a union that would send shivers down the spine of the mightiest gods. Born from Loki, the god known for his mischievous and often malevolent deeds, and the giantess Angerboda, Fenrir was one of 3 monstrous children. This brood included the serpent Jörmungandr and the half-dead, half-living goddess Hel. From the get-go, it was clear they were not your typical family. The gods, upon learning of these children, took drastic steps. Odin, in his disgust, hurled Jörmungandr into the vast ocean in Midgard and relegated Hel to the gloomy depths of Niflheim, a realm of the dead beneath the icy lands known as Helheim. And Fenrir? They decided to raise him among themselves, a decision that would soon prove to be laden with peril as he grew exponentially, becoming a being of immense strength, size, and ferocity. As Fenrir's size and power surged, the gods recognized the need to restrain him, fearing the prophecies that foretold their doom at the hands of these monstrous offspring. They attempted to shackle him with various chains, each stronger than the last. But to their dismay, Fenrir broke free every time, his strength seemingly boundless. It wasn't until they commissioned the dwarves to create Gleipnir, a magical ribbon that appeared fragile yet was impossible to break, that they managed to restrain him. But even this came at a cost. The brave god Tyr lost his hand as a result of Fenrir's deception and subsequent rage. Fenrir's chaining was not just a tale of containment, but also one of trust and betrayal, friendship and fealty gone awry. Tyr, the god of war, had developed a bond with Fenrir, being one of the few who dared feed him as he grew. When the time came to bind Fenrir with Gleipnir, it was Tyr who placed his hand in Fenrir's mouth as a pledge of good faith, a gesture that would end in personal sacrifice when Fenrir, realizing he'd been tricked, bit off Tyr's hand. And so, Fenrir remained bound, a furious beast awaiting the day of Ragnarok when he would break free and enact his vengeance. The gods, too, awaited this day with bated breath, knowing it would herald the end of their reign and the world as they knew it. Fenrir's role was pivotal. His freedom would signify the beginning of the end, and his eventual battle with Odin would be one of the most cataclysmic events of Ragnarok, ultimately leading to both their deaths and ushering in a new era. You see, as the gods grew fearful of Fenrir as the powerful wolf grew, Vidar was different. Born from the union of Odin the All-Father and the giantess Grid, he was a silent god. His strength was in his silence, his resolve. He watched and waited, biding his time for the right moment to strike. And when that moment came, when Fenrir unleashed chaos during Ragnarok, Vidar was ready. The scale of Ragnarok was beyond comprehension. It was announced by apocalyptic roosters, followed by chaos unleashed across realms. The sun turned black, and Heimdall, the watchful god, sounded his horn, signaling the beginning of the end. A great ship, constructed from the nails of dead men, set sail from Jotunheim, the land of the giants, marking the commencement of a terrible winter and bloodshed. Societies crumbled, and the very fabric of the world began to unravel. Amidst this chaos, Fenrir, the monstrous wolf, a creature so massive that its jaws touched the skies and the earth, was a major threat. Odin, despite his might and wisdom, couldn't escape his fate and was swallowed by Fenrir. And here's where Vidar steps in, fulfilling his destiny. Vidar was armed with a special shoe, made from the scraps of leather that people discarded over time. This shoe wasn't just a piece of armor, it symbolized the collective strength and resilience of humanity. In the face of overwhelming odds, Vidar confronted Fenrir. In a moment of immense power, he grappled with the wolf's upper jaw with his hand and placed his foot, clad in that thick shoe, against Fenrir's lower jaw. With his incredible strength, he tore the beast apart, delivering the fatal blow. This act of vengeance wasn't just about raw power. It was about justice and maintaining cosmic order. Vidar's actions at Ragnarok were not just about avenging his father, but also about preserving balance in a world teetering on the edge of total destruction. His silent and stoic nature amplified his aura of authority and command. But then, after the devastation, something miraculous happened. The world, once ravaged by war, began to renew itself. Green sprouts pierced through the scorched earth, rivers flowed anew, and from the ashes rose a new generation of gods. Vidar, along with others like Balder and his brother Vali, inhabited the place named Gimle, a symbol of the world's renewal and the continuity of life. His titles, the Silent God, the Possessor of the Iron Shoe, the Avenger of Gods, each tell a story, a testament to his deeds, character, and the awe he inspired. His silence wasn't a weakness. It was his strength, a silent vigil, a promise of protection and vengeance for those he held dear. What do you think? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments, and as always, please like and subscribe for more content just like this. Until next time.